Hello, Divine Feminine. This is Twin Flame Tarot 1111 with another reading for you. I already began connecting to your energy actually as I meditated. And I sense that we need to go a little deeper into some of the things that were revealed to us yesterday about this external energy that is a little bit more on the heavy side. And I am sensing that some of you would like to go a little bit deeper into what that is and exactly what to do about it. If you were not able to receive any clarity on that from your intuition last night, I'm not sure if you had a chance to meditate on it, or we are going to go deeper into it now. Okay. So when you're ready, just take a deep breath in. And slowly exhale out. If you can breathe through your nose, that's the best way. If not, go ahead and breathe through your mouth. Maybe making ooh sound, or making your lips into an ooh shape, like you're sipping through a straw. And just bring in the air that way, so that you can begin tuning into the energy of the deck, and I can begin to tune into your energy through this deck, so that the messages that come through can be more specific for you and provide a little bit more insight into your specific situation. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. There are going to be some parts of this reading that may resonate very deeply with you, and other parts that may not, that may resonate with others. So very, very important to tune into your own intuition, so that you can receive the best guidance and connection to all that is. Okay, so deep breaths here. I'm going to begin shuffling the cards, so the cards can bring in your energy as you connect to your higher self. Wow, Divine Feminine, I feel your energy coming in already. That's great. Ooh. All right. Tuning into the energies of the Divine Feminine, who are tuning in right now across all time and space. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get a little deeper into this outside energy that is attaching itself to you. Again, it wasn't necessarily a bad energy, so I'm not expecting to get that it's something nefarious coming through. But we will see. We are open to those messages if they are coming through. But just a heavier energy, a denser energy. So let's see if we can get a little bit more info and insight into that. So, alrighty. A little bit. I need to ask the question. Okay. Spirit, can you please give us a little bit more information on that heavier energy attaching itself to Divine Feminine? Can you give us a little bit more insight into, that heavier energy? Oh, that card actually came out last night, but we need less cards. Give us a little bit more energy, please, Spirit, into that heavier, denser energy that is attaching itself to Divine Feminine in the last few days. Okay. Let's see, 2 more cards. That's too many. Okay, this one is definitely, but this is too many coming out. And please, perfect. If you guys cannot tell already, this is my favorite deck, and I typically start all of my readings with this. It's my favorite tarot deck, and that's the Light Seers Oracle. Bottom of the deck energy is the Magician. Okay. Okay. And we'll go ahead and pull some cards to figure out maybe a little bit more details as to how you should handle this energy. So the last reading was that you are being trusted to handle this energy any way you deem fit, any way that seems right to you. So for some of you that was enough. For others, there is a little bit of fog that we did talk about in the last reading. There was a little bit of fog that was coming as a result of that heavier energy. And so it's possible that it's a little bit more difficult for you to connect to your intuition because of that denser energy coming through and kind of messing with the clarity a little bit. So we're just going to see if we can get some clear messages. A lot of times it is very important to just do nothing. If you're not receiving clarity and receiving answers, that is the time to sit still and do nothing. So it could be that when we pull these cards and ask for more clarity that we don't get that much because we need to sit still. But we're going to see if we can get a little closer to whether you need to sit still or continue and take action, distancing yourself or connecting even deeper with this person. Okay. Taking a moment here to connect to the cards. This is the Arcanum Tarot. So we'll just take a moment to connect to these, connect your energy to this deck. So taking another deep breath, breathing deeply into your belly. I'm going to ask a question first. Interesting to see what that is. Deep breath into your belly. Maybe closing your eyes so you can feel your energy coming in even greater. There you go. Alrighty. Taking the energy in, capturing the energy for this reading into this deck. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so do we have any advice, Spirit, into what the Divine Feminine should do with this energy? Any advice? Any more advice on what the Divine Feminine should do with this energy? How should the Divine Feminine handle this denser energy coming in? We know that you trust Divine Feminine with what to do. But some Divine Feminines are seeking clarity on exactly, here's one, on exactly how to handle this energy. So, that one I wanted to come out. I hope I don't fall again. I tend to fall off my chair because I have a higher chair here when a card goes flying to the ground. So I just decided to get up and get that one. Okay. Let's see if we can get one more card out. How should the Divine Feminine handle this heavier energy coming into her energetic field? Here we go. Okay. And we've got bottom of the deck is the moon. We got bottom of the deck, moon energy. Oh no, it wasn't bottom of the deck yet. Last night it was, but the moon did come out in the reading. So I'm going to get this. All right, so we've got moon as the bottom of the deck energy on, oh, never turned this card around, did I? Ah! Divine Feminine, this is crazy. This is a card, this Eight of Cups is a card that flipped over something. It flipped over kind of in the deck, but it didn't really come out, or it came out with a bunch of cards. I can't remember, but I saw this card just a couple of shuffles ago. And I looked at it and I said, if this card is meant to come out, I was like, I don't think I'm supposed to take this card. But if it's meant to come out, it'll come out again. And here it is. So this Eight of Cups definitely wanted to show up. So, all right. And let's see here. I'm going to pull a couple of these oracles. Typically I leave all of my oracles until the end of the reading, but I feel called to bring this particular oracle into this reading now. So any messages that will help? Okay. That one popped out. Any other messages for Divine Feminine, for clarity with this reading? Any other messages that will give us clarity for the Divine Feminine for this reading? Any more messages for the Divine Feminine to clarify this reading? Oh, that's too many. Looking for maybe one or two more cards, please, Spirit, for clarity. Breathing deeply in, Divine Feminine. Connecting to your energy. There it is. I feel it coming out. There we go. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. All right, let's see. We'll put this here. Put that there. All right, Divine Femme, let's get into your reading. Okay, hopefully you can see all of the cards, but I will always bring them up closer to the screen as I get to talking about it. Okay. Maybe taking a deep breath in here. As you begin to tune in to the messages that may already be coming into your field of intuition, so that you can see what resonates as I speak and what does not. Grounding your energy down into the earth. and allowing the crown of your head to connect to the ether. And keeping that connection with both. Okay, that's good. Alrighty. Yep. Okay. All right, divine feminine. So you are in your Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay. You are content. You are happy. And it might be the same group of divine feminines that I am channeling for, because it just feels that you are just in a really good place. You're in a really good place in life. With the Queen of Pentacles here, you're in a really good place financially. This doesn't mean that you are racking in the dough, but you're content with what you have, and you have more than enough, more than what you need. You don't desire to acquire so many earthly possessions, but the universe is always providing for you, and you are recognizing that you don't have to really struggle to receive what you want. The universe is bringing it to you with ease. So you're in this energy. And this person that is coming in is, it's it's someone who's not quite ready to face themselves. They're not quite ready to be honest. With this Magician as bottom of the energy deck for this question, there could be some manipulation, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's a nefarious manipulation, but it could be some manipulation going on where they're trying to receive a certain outcome from you. Some people just are a little bit more in victim mentality, and they feel that they have to manipulate circumstances or people to get what they desire out of life. And that is the shadow aspect of this card. I know this did not come out as the shadow aspect, but I don't read reversals. I read the card and the energy that's coming off of it, and this energy that's coming off of this is a little bit more of a shadow energy. But not in, it's hard to say this, it's not nefarious. They're not trying to be mean or get you to do something that is going to harm you, in at least not consciously on their ends. Okay, they're just in the energy of more looking out for themselves right now, because they haven't filled their own cup. They don't know how to fully love themselves, and so they don't have the space and the capacity to give without strings attached. Okay, and no problem. It's no problem. Everyone has not reached the level of consciousness where they can just be open-hearted, and we're all trying to get there, right? So it's no problem, and it's just important to note, divine feminine, that it's very important for you to have your cup full. Make sure your cup is full whenever dealing with this person or this group of people. Again, I think the channeling last night was that it could have been a group of people, it could have been business partners, it could have been family members, and it also could be one person. But what I'm seeing here is that There is a need for you to rest. So that your cup can be full, okay? This person has the potential, with your help, and maybe without your help, but they have the potential. Maybe they're headed in that direction, and they're gonna get there either way. But they have the potential to have this emperor energy, to be in their truth, to be in this very strong, independent energy. At the moment, they are depending on you, because they're not there yet in their journey, and you are. You're there, and they recognize that, and it's almost like they want to borrow some of your energy so that they can get there. And I don't know that this is a conscious thing for them. I think that they, you know how some people are just attractive and you can't really determine why, you don't know why, but you just want to be around them. It's like that, okay? They know you've got something that they don't, and they want some of it. And it's not that they want to take from you. So they don't want to like subtract from you. They don't want you to have less than. They just want you to be able to share that energy with them. And they may not know how to come out and say, "Hey, what is it that you're doing? You know, that is making you so peaceful, that is making you have your shit together." They may not know how to just come out and say that, so they may just be kind of lingering around you, calling you, texting you. And like I said yesterday, they may not even be in contact with you. They may just be thinking about you. You might be on social media. They might see and feel your energy from social media. And so you're in their minds. And the more they think about you, the more you'll feel them tugging on your energy field. So I'm going to go ahead and say this. I know we haven't gotten to this part of the reading yet, but I'm going to go ahead and say this because I already feel it. It is necessary, Divine Feminine, for you to do as much grounding as possible. Regardless of whether or not you decide to share your energy consciously with this other person or these other people, is of no significance. You need to ground, because like we just said, whether or not you are consciously sharing energy with this person, the fact that they're thinking about you, they're still able to draw on your energy field. And the only way to protect yourself from that is to ground. So this means going out in nature. If you see, she's sitting under a tree. This Queen of Pentacles, she's sitting under a tree. She's chilling, and she's recharging under that tree. And so that's what I'm feeling you're called to do, in order to keep your footing in this connection, whatever it may be. So yeah, like I said, this could be someone who is headed into this Emperor energy. And for some of you, this could be a masculine in your life. This could be a father. This could be a brother. This could be a romantic relationship or interest. It could be a divine connection or a soulmate that's coming through here. I'm sensing that, yeah, I'm sensing that it could be either of those. Take what resonates. But this is definitely an energy that you can handle this. You can handle this. Whether or not they're trying to manipulate or not, even if you do have someone around you that's consciously trying to manipulate you, you are so in your own energy that you can handle that. You can withstand that. it's really like the same thing we said yesterday. The choice is yours. It's really up to you whether or not you decide that it's worth dealing with or not. And the more you ground, the less affected you will be by anything. Okay, so yeah, this energy is their energy is not touching yours. No matter how heavy they may seem to be, or how dense their energy may seem to be, they can't touch you. They cannot touch you. They can manifest. They could do magic spells on you if that's what they're doing. I don't think that they are. I think this is a lot less conscious. But it, they still can't touch you. You are so in your higher self. You've merged with your higher self, and so like if just look at the expression on her face. She is so unbothered, and that's what I'm sensing with you, Divine Feminine. And the more you stay in this energy, the more you ground, the more you spend time alone, resting and rejuvenating, the less you will be affected by this heavier energy. Like I said yesterday, you might be feeling a little bit cloudy. You might be feeling like you're not as clear as you usually are, and it could be because of this heavier energy coming in. That is just a very temporary thing. And if you just ground and spend more time alone, this other energy is not going to be able to touch you. And so this, okay. This person desperately wants to be around you, Divine Feminine. They desperately want to be around you. It could be that they have messed up with you in the past. I think that came through very briefly in the reading yesterday. It could be that things have gone awry with your relationship somewhere, and they're trying to get back into your good graces, back into your energy field in some way. I'm sensing that they don't really know how to come at you because you're a different person than they knew before. The things that used to bother you don't bother you anymore. The things that used to trigger you don't trigger you anymore. And so they are recognizing that they have to level up in order to even identify with you. You'll still talk to them. You'll still, fraternize with them, and you'll still make conversation. But you're just different. And they don't even know how to begin to relate to you. They don't even know how to get back in with you. But they're hoping that hanging around you more will help them assimilate and become more like you. And that very well may be the case, Divine Feminine. You can decide, and you have to decide to which extent you're going to help this person raise their vibration. Some people, the best way to help them raise their vibration is to give them distance, is to give them silence, and to let them connect to themselves. And for others, if they are ready, and only you can determine that, Divine Feminine, if they are ready, you can help them with a more hands-on approach. Okay, so you are the one that can decide that. Your higher self, you're already merged with your higher self, so you really already know the answer. It's just a matter of getting quiet, maybe taking some quiet time, grounding, going out in nature, meditating, doing yoga, and that answer will come through very clearly for you. Okay, and again, if you're not getting an answer, that is an answer. And that the answer is do nothing. Okay, or to do what you're being called most towards, what your intuition is calling you most towards. Okay, so we've already gotten some answers in terms of what you need to do with this energy, but we'll go a little deeper here. Nice. All right, that's beautiful. With the Nine of Pentacles, Divine Feminine, kind of like we said earlier, you have plenty of energy to share. You have, your cup is full. And so you are able to overflow without feeling the need to receive anything in return, because you have filled your own cup. So you have plenty to share, and you are being called to be a bit more generous with your energy with the Nine of Pentacles. So as long as you are grounding and taking care of yourself and you keep that ongoing, so that you remain grounded, this person can never suck life out of you. They can never suck energy out of you. You have plenty energy to go around. But keep up with your practices, keep up with your rituals. I don't know if you have any rituals, but whether it's drinking hot cocoa or tea in the morning, do what makes you feel good, what makes you feel grounded, what makes you feel most connected to yourself. Self-love, you know. Stay in your self-love. Do not allow the balance of what you're giving to this person or these individuals to offset your deep rootedness, and your grounding. With the Eight of Cups here, I feel that cup came out yesterday. But as you can see here, this moon, moons keep popping up in your readings. And I take that to mean that it is so important for you to go within, to continue to connect to yourself, to your higher power, to your whatever you may call that, and to constantly check in with yourself about what's going on the inside of you. The key to your enlightenment, the key to higher consciousness, is to observe what's going on the inside. So the difference between the conscious and the unconscious is that the mind is just chattering all the time, right? And the difference between being conscious and unconscious is that if you're conscious, you're sitting back and you're observing it. You can't observe it if you feel that you are it, okay? So you have to step back from the thoughts and observe them as though they are not you, because they are not you. And this moon that keeps coming out in your readings is saying, stay present. Check out from a vantage point how you're feeling on the inside, because that is your connection to your higher self. That is your connection to all things. And that is your key to inner peace, into grounding. I just love the look on her face, you know, and this is the energy that you're embodying now and that you can continue to embody as long as you monitor and observe things as though they are distant from you, because they are. Trying to make sure that your emotions are observed, that you're feeling them fully, and then allowing them to leave your body, that you don't feel the need to act on every emotion, that you feel them fully, but then allow them to pass. It's just energy in motion. So yeah, that's coming through. And more of this Cups energy here with the Three of Cups. And I'm taking that to mean, again, that, you know, just like yesterday, you have the choice. She's got two cups in her hand here. You have the choice of how you're going to handle it. Hands on or hands off. Totally up to you. You're not going to be punished by the universe if you decide to distance yourself from this person. If you just aren't in the mood, or you've got your own things going on and you just want to focus on that, and maybe in a month or two you can come back to this person. It's totally up to you. But what is being said here is that you have the capacity. You have the capacity to invite this person into your life. Again, take this how it resonates. There are going to be some people that, maybe this is applying for multiple people in your life, and maybe you're able to say, this person can come close, this person needs to stay away for a little bit longer. So that is going to be entirely your call again. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit of clarity here on the Nine of Wands. Had another card drop down here. Alrighty. Alright, Spirit, please give us some clarity on the Nine of Wands. Some clarity on the Nine of Wands here. Thank you. Please clarify the Nine of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Queen of Wands. Let's get one more clarity card on the Nine of Wands. Please, Spirit, give us one more clarity card on the Nine of Wands. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. So what this is saying is that even with your grounding, doing your grounding, don't be afraid to feel deeply. Don't be afraid to be passionate about this connection. Don't be afraid to allow your feelings to go deep without overtaking you. Stay grounded as you allow yourself to go deep, So a lot of us are really afraid to go into the shadow. We're afraid of conflict. We are afraid to, we feel that we are not, we feel that we are not in our divinity when we go deep, when we allow less than surface feelings to manifest, okay? And this is saying don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid of conflict. You might have conflict with this person because they're coming in with this energy where they're running away from something a bit. They're being a little bit manipulative. So you very well may have some conflict with this person with the Five of Swords coming out. But just stand in your truth. Stand in your truth. Be okay, and be okay to express passionately how you feel, and don't be afraid to express passionately how you feel about this person coming in and showing up the way that they are. Be okay with speaking your truth. Being in this energy and being all light and love does not mean that you don't get fired up and cuss people out, okay? If that is your truth and this person is, you're feeling a little leeching energy, check them. Check them, bring them right back in. You don't have to kick them out of your sphere of relatability. You know, you don't have to cut them off or anything like that. But what you do need to do is speak your truth. Get angry, get passionate if that's how you feel about it. Don't be afraid of disagreements. But as long as you stay in this energy, stay grounded, then you will be able to express yourself in a way that they can hear and understand. Okay? So it's okay to be passionate. It is okay to have conflict. As long as you don't wallow in it and you stay in this energy, take whatever space you need. If you feel like the energy balance has gotten off, you've given a little bit too much, please don't do that. You've given more than you've received and you just need to go back and recharge and rest. Go ahead and do that. Chill, relax, take a couple of days break. Don't respond to them. Don't respond to any messages. Let them know you're not upset, but you just need some time, and you will be back. And so I'm loving these two cards here. I love this deck, guys. This is the Goddesses, Gods, and Guardians deck. And the images are just so freaking gorgeous. But what is coming out also with this of what you need to do is tap into your eternal love, okay? And I think this is something I talk about often, and that is trying to depolarize yourself, okay? And trying to move towards non-duality where you're not judging. And that's what's coming up here, that you're able to, with the eternal love, the Aphrodite eternal love. This is all about heart chakra, accepting people open-heartedly, and all the while still remaining true to yourself and grounded and remaining passionate about the things that set you on fire, you know? Just figure out ways that you can show unconditional love to this person, to these people, to everyone around you without judging them, and still staying true to who you are, recognizing that loving someone who feels differently than you, who thinks differently than you, who comes from a different background, who has a different skin color, who has a different political belief, is still worthy of your unconditional love. And that you can speak your truth, and that they can speak their truth, and that you don't necessarily have to agree, and that is okay. Dig deep and find this love, that deep love that we all have for each other. That is what connects us all. And this Aditi is, this goddess of Aditi is calling you to expand your consciousness. And that this is all the same thing, really. Expanding your consciousness is spending time alone, spending alone time, grounding, connecting to yourself, recognizing who you are when everything goes away, when everything external goes away, when there are no possessions. Who are you at the end of the day? And once you connect to that and you really begin to understand that, you do expand your consciousness, because you recognize that we are all connected. And you stop judging people, and you start having compassion for people who previously were polarizing you, previously were triggering you. Okay? That's beautiful. So the key to this is continuing to rise within yourself, expand your consciousness, expand your unconditional love for first yourself, because you can't find it for anyone else until you found it for yourself, which is why this person here is still in this slightly lower vibration, because they have not found that love for themselves and accepted themselves exactly as they are yet. That's the only difference between you and them. And that's why they're showing up with a heavier, denser energy. And you can help them with that because you've gotten your way out of it, but not at the expense or cost of your own grounding, your own sense of center, your own connection to the universe, to all things, your own compassion to all things and to yourself. I'm going to pull 2 oracle cards. Maybe taking a deep breath in, taking what resonates from the reading and leaving what does not. Do we have a message for this divine feminine? Ooh, that one kind of wanted to come out. Do we have a message for this divine feminine? Another message for divine feminine. Another message for this divine feminine. You know what? No. I keep getting 2 cards when I want one. One card, please. There we go. Circle of eternal joy, dance of life. Beautiful. Okay, beautiful. What I'm feeling is that, again, going within is going to give you this timeless, this circle of eternal joy. You're filling your own cup up, right? And so your joy is eternal. It's like, it doesn't stop. And this is saying timelessness, dance of life. I'm hearing that maybe some of you should add dance, intuitive dance or ecstatic dance into your rituals. You don't necessarily have to do it every day, but try to do maybe at least once a week to just put on some music that you like, something high vibrational that makes you feel good, that makes you feel happy, that makes you, that puts you in a state of joy, and just dance, let go, let loose. It could be a slow song, and maybe it brings out the sensual side of you where you are just loving your body and you are loving how you feel in your body. And maybe it's a upbeat jumping dance where you are releasing lots of energy. Maybe you're working up a sweat. I'm definitely feeling that is what some of you are being called to do with this eternal circle of eternal joy, timeless dance of life. But we will read from this deck here. Here we go. Okay. Circle of eternal joy, timelessness, dance of life. The dove of spirit brings a blissful feeling of anticipation to the priestess of the dance. The pair faces outward, in front of a portal that leads to the energetic realm. This mystical vortex is a place of power where intentions and vibrations reach from the long distant past into the infinite future. The dove is a symbol of eternal spirit, a divine consciousness that moves freely through time and space. Your soul is of that same spiritual nature, and your energy spirals through time, engaged in the dance of repetition and rebirth. Each turn of the dance, each life, and every day bring opportunities for joy. And your present joy spins blissful intentions into the fabric of the future. So remember that your soul has to come to experience both happiness and self-mastery. Learn what there is to learn, but never forget to let your spirit soar. This card brings profoundly encouraging guidance. Your life is eternal, and you're always connected to the bliss of your spiritual perspective. No matter what you may be going through, know that you can still find happiness, purpose, and understanding in the dance that is your current life. There may be a literal message as well, A suggestion to dance more. Yep, we just said that. Perhaps to take dance classes and to find joy in movement and music. There might also be a party coming up, maybe even a wedding for you or someone you know. Remember to find your bliss in the little moments. Let yourself dance, laugh, sing, and enjoy. The affirmation is, I live in a vortex of joyous energy. I listen to the beautiful music of my life and dance to my soul's sweet songs. Wow, that's really beautiful. We're going to pull one more card, excuse me, from the numerology oracle deck. One more card. There we go. That one was flying. The number 9. Interesting. It's your compassion that makes you shine. We just talked about this. I love it when we get confirmation so soon. It's your compassion that makes you shine. You're devoted to helping the greater good and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service. I am compassionate. Look at that. Divine Feminine, this is a beautiful place to close your reading. You are radiating light. You are radiating joy. You have done so much work on yourselves, and it shows. I'm proud of you. Others are proud of you, whether they recognize or realize it consciously or not. Your higher self is proud of you, and it is merging with you. So you're not going to be hearing your higher self speaking as much anymore. I'm sensing that you are so connected to your higher self that the messages are no longer going to be coming from outside of you. They're going to be coming from right within. You won't have to ask anymore. You will already know because you are your higher self already. You are your higher self right now. And you may be feeling called to help others merge with their higher selves. And that is possibly why these energies are coming in for you. It might have to deal with your purpose. It might not just be this one person or this group of people that are coming in. This might be preparation for your life's goal, your life's mission, your purpose. And this is just a way to help you start to get comfortable keeping yourself grounded while you assist others in this ascension, this beautiful, beautiful ascension journey, Divine Feminine. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. This was a messier than usual spread, but I love going with the flow and just following the guidance of consciousness, really. So thank you again for tuning in. I am still new to this whole thing, but I'm really enjoying reading for you all. If you have any specific questions that you'd like for me to ask in the next reading, please leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, if this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. And I hope you have a great day, morning, or evening, wherever you find yourself in the world. Thank you again. I love you.